But let's talk about the wine.
Okay.
Should we talk about the wine?
Yes.
Buongiorno, buonasera, wherever you are.
This is €5 of wine. That and that and that. That we walked over for, and we'll stagger home.
Salute Dan.
So where we're staying is called Otro Arno. That's the Arno River behind us, and the city center of Florence, Old Florence, is over there, and we're on the opposite side of the river because we kept hearing that you can get more for your money over here in terms of lodging and food, and you get a more authentic experience. And yes, you do. This is a little park where there's a little, I don't know, this little stand where you can get buy some wine or some coffee or some a little pastry.
Espresso.
He come sit by the river, and it's authentic. Over there is very touristy, very crowded. You think?
Well, it's definitely more touristy, but it's beautiful.
To give you an idea, if we buy a meal over there for the two of us, we're going to spend €60 in the 60s range. Over here, a dinner for two is in the €40 range. 40 to maybe 46, I think, was the most we spent over here. So there's that. And it's historic, it's nice, it's neighborhoods, and it's safe.
Safe.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Most.
Yeah, we haven't felt unsafe here.
No.
But every day we've had somebody come up and either ask for money, or that they're starting some sort of a routine to get you to pay them money, and they can be aggressive about it. Usually just a no grazie. If you don't grazie, you're fine.
Say no.
No money?
Yeah.
No contante.
No
contante. I think the most aggressive we saw, we were eating at an outside restaurant, and we're at the end table, and this lady comes over and sticks her cup over our table and starts shaking it and asking us for money. And we said we didn't have any cash. What did she do?
She asked for food.
She asked us to buy her a pizza.
Yes.
I'm not going to buy you a pizza. And that's when she got a lasciami and pace. Leave me alone. And that sent her on her way. But so that's just an idea. Not really unsafe, just kind of a pinchy feeling. So what do you think of this area then? If you were walking alone as a woman, would you feel safe?
Where we are in Florence, yes. In this neighborhood, yes, I would feel safe. Mostly during the day, but at night, as always, I would be very cautious. I do see a lot of young single women walking either to or from work or just alone, and they seem very confident in where they're going and who they are, and you could tell they are naturalists.
I think that means they're
Local.
nudist.
They're local. But you could tell they look like they feel safe walking around and feeling comfortable.
Yesterday I was out walking by myself, and there was a guy who, it looked like he just got thrown out of the house because he was yelling and screaming and pounding on the door. And there was a group of 4 women walking down the street, and I was watching them to see how they reacted to that. They didn't miss it. They just kept on going and just talking to themselves like that was life. Now, what was the other interesting thing about that was, to me, I thought, over here, I have absolutely no fear about that guy then pulling out a gun and doing something stupid. But in the States, it's sort of something that's on your mind, and
you're fully aware of that.
Yeah, then a little extra level of safety that I felt here. But anyway, yeah, if we came back, I think we'd definitely stay over here.
Yes.
Everywhere you go, you're never too far from a little grocery store, about 2 blocks from the grocery store, which is good because you're going to be carrying stuff home. You're not driving anywhere.
And the pizzerias every 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Very consistent.
And look, if you're walking down the street and say there's no restaurants, just wait until 7:30 and make that same walk. And it's like, where did all these places come from? Suddenly there are tables out front and doors are open that weren't before. And it just transforms into this nightlife.
Keeping in mind that the restaurants don't open until 7 o'clock in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Local places, several are open at this time of the day, which is mid-afternoon. Most of them are closed and they open for dinner between 7 and 8 o'clock.
And stay open until about midnight, 11 o'clock midnight. Which brings us to finally the one word when you're ordering food and you want to take it with you. What do you say?
Asporto.
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 A-S-P-O-R-T-O. Asporto.
To go.
Yes, pizza to go. Vino rosso. Asporto. Anything else?
I think that does it for now.
I think so too.
Grazie.